Good morning.
Morning, sunshine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am a new mother.
I know. How
It's
is it still just one?
so we currently have three that are out and hatched. And then there are two more that are wiggling. And sorry, my eyes got weird because Eleanor just put her face into a lit candle. But she's okay. She was not lit on fire.
We've talked about lit candles and the cats a couple times on here, and you still do it.
Yes, it's true. I just love
Um,
candles.
I do think we should clear up that you are not hatching snallygaster eggs.
Nor lizard man eggs. Yes.
Nor
Yes.
lizardman eggs. For the listeners. So, what are you actually hatching?
Quails. I'm hatching quails.
Aww. It
Entering
seems
into
like you
my
just got
farmsteading.
them.
Yeah, they incubate for 18 days. So today is day 18, and I was really nervous because some of them had been shaking yesterday, and the internet told me they could start hatching as soon as day 15.
Oh.
So I was like, oh my God, are they all duds? And I was getting really upset. And then I
No.
was in bed this morning, and Charlie got up to go make coffee, and then I rolled back over to get some more, Z's because it's a really rainy day here, and that's just perfect sleep-in weather. And then he runs back upstairs, and he's like, "You have beepers."
Oh, the
So I got up.
children are here.
The children. I'm so excited.
Oh, see, I like them when they're little like that. And then they get bigger and scary.
They're not scary. These ones are only going to get so quail get like that big, like maybe like double a softball size, like a softball and a half, maybe.
Okay, that's not. And you're gonna, eat the eggs?
I'm going to eat the
Is that the
eggs.
purpose?
Yeah, depending on how many males, I may have to also eat some of the boys. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can
Sacrifice.
do that yet. I
I
don't
don't
want to think about
know.
having to eat them. This morning, I'm like, you're all my children.
Some
Yeah.
mothers eat their young, animal mothers eat their young, especially cats. I've seen it firsthand.
hmm
If there's
hmm
something wrong with it, they'll eat it.
Yeah. It
So, just saying.
it's nature. Yeah.
It's nature.
We're not gonna think about it. We're gonna let them get bigger, and then eventually, I learned how you sex a quail and figured if it's a boy or a girl. And this is so weird. Are you ready for this? So, you flip them over, and then you rub around their waka waka glottical waka, and the males excrete a white foam, and the females do not.
Interesting. Well, you have fun with that.
I won't. It will not
Um,
be fun.
I will not be a mother to any feathery beings. I'll just be an ant,
Mhm.
and I'm okay with that.
And hopefully the beneficiary of some yummy quail eggs.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Hello, I'm Casey,
And I'm Mackenzie,
and this is Field Notes from the Unknown.
a podcast about your favorite local cryptid. Who shall begin today? Would you like to tell me about the Wampish Schloopish?
It's not the Wampus Sloopus. Slipus. That's in a
What are
couple
you gonna?
weeks.
Who are you sharing with me today?
I'm sharing Sinkhole Sam with you today.
Sinkhole Sam. Wait, is this gonna be like the turtle?
Sinkhole Sam. Kinda. But I don't know. It's just different.
Freaking
And
love like
I
these
pulled
named
it
like local cryptids.
out of this book. So you can't do this one because it came out of our book.
Okay, all right. Hashtag thank you Judy Wheaton. That's not a hashtag. Side note, thank you Judy Wheaton.
We could turn it into a hashtag.
Mhm. Thanks Judy.
All right.
Hashtag.
So
Tell me
I
about
will
Sam.
start.
I'm excited. All right.
So we're going to go to Kansas.
Ooh.
25% of Kansas counties have sinkholes poking through their
Really?
surface.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. Just
Huh.
how Kansas is, I guess.
Okay. Fair.
A big sinkhole covers about hundreds of acres in Inman, Kansas. In the 1920s, an oil company created a sinkhole by drilling there. However, these days it has filled with water and now acts like a shallow lake.
Hmm.
The depth of the sinkhole can change based on rainfall and, however dry it is,
Yeah.
but it can get up to 15 feet deep. I'm sure it can get deeper, but it was just labeled as 15 feet deep. So,
So you could swim in there. You could take a little dippy dip. You could actually probably dive in that. I
yeah,
think minimum diving is like 10 feet, right?
yeah, I don't know if I want to dive in it though. I
Is it underground or is it open to the air?
Well, kinda. It says that somehow these sinkholes are all like linked in a cavern
Oh,
almost.
no.
Yeah, which is scary.
No, thank you.
I believe we talked about cave diving, you know, and underwater cave diving, absolutely not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So,
I would rather
and
die because I think I would die.
I probably would too. Yeah. In 1952, two unknown locals were fishing in the Big Sinkhole when all of a sudden they saw a giant worm, 15 to 30 feet in length and 20 inches thick.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
right? With a flat head
What?
poking out of the water.
What the hell?
So, when I thought of this, I thought of the worm in Beetlejuice
Yeah.
in the desert. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, it doesn't say about his teeth. I don't. Do earthworms even have mouths?
No. Wait, do they? Wait, I'm actually not sure. I
Oh.
don't know.
Let's do a quick googly search.
I think about
I
like
don't
the
think they
worms from
do.
Dune, like the big ass sandworms.
Would you ride a sandworm from Dune if
Oh,
you
fuck
could?
yeah. Absolutely.
Same.
Would you?
Absolutely.
Do you want to? We would have like a sandworm race or something. I'm trying to
Dude,
remember
we
how that
could.
song goes that they're using right now for the
Oh.
new Dune series.
I haven't started it yet.
You haven't watched any of it?
I've watched the first series, but I
Okay.
haven't started the second one. And I
Okay,
want to see
gotcha.
the spin-off of like the motherhood or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then
So,
the
yes,
third one comes out this year, I
earthworms.
think.
Earthworms have mouths,
Do they also
which
poop
is
from their
weird.
mouth, or is it just do they have an entrance and an exit?
Though they do not chew. Oh.
So they just
It
nom nom nom.
it seems they do. Like their whole body is just one giant tube within a tube.
It's a series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes. Think of the human centipede, but just one.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
All right.
hold on. You mentioned Dune, and I need to mention this. Have you ever watched the original Dune?
Oh yes, with Sting in it. Yes,
Do you like that? It's like
I
30
do.
minutes.
Is it 30
Like
minutes?
it's like an hour or something. It's very short. It's not like
Yeah.
3 hours like the new Dunes.
Honestly, you have to go into it knowing that it's, the effects are from what, the 60s? Wasn't it 65 or something?
It's absolutely amazing.
I loved it. I freaking love it.
I love movies like that. Joe
Me
thinks
too.
it's awful, and he questions why there's a pug in it. I don't question when there's dogs in it.
Why would you question?
Because the
Accept
dog
it
doesn't
as
do
reality.
anything. It's just
No,
a
I love
pug.
that film. I'm trying to think of, oh my God, I
I
should
think it's
remember the
great.
director for it.
I don't
It's the
remember.
same director that he passed away. What was it, last year? Um, the same one that did like Mulholland Drive and did oh shoot, who Twin Peaks. David Lynch. David Lynch's Dune.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I love Twin
there is.
Peaks.
Me too.
Okay, back to
So
Sinkhole
Sam,
Sam.
hmm a 30-foot
So these
long
two
fucking
fishermen,
earthworm.
yeah, with a flat head, and the Sams. This town, the fishermen are like, you know what? Let's just name him Sam.
Reasonable.
And soon, the town of about 600 people couldn't stop talking about it.
I mean, come on, it's a 30-foot fucking worm.
I bet they don't have a lot of other things to talk about. So this was probably like the highlight of the 50s.
Absolutely. Of the millennia.
Sam was so big, people were traveling in to try and get a glimpse of him in this big sinkhole. So journalist Ernest Dewey covered the first spotting of Sinkhole, saying it was just a Geckel.
Hmm? Bless you.
So Ernest Dewey was pretty much just making fun of this whole sighting. And actually, Geckel is just a made-up thing by Ernest.
So we just
Because
made up
that's how
a
much
word.
he just made up a word, because that's how much he didn't believe this story.
A
He's like,
Geckel.
you guys are wild. So yeah. And he's like, the Geckel came back from extinction.
Did people believe him?
I don't think. You'll have to check. So check the show notes. I have actually a couple articles, newspaper clippings that I'll be sharing on the Instagram and Facebook. So definitely check that out.
Geckel.
Yeah. So Ernest just thought this story was stupid and could not be taken seriously. He wasn't here for it. He's like a real science guy, it seems.
He's a no-nonsense Kansasite.
Yeah, no nonsense. So several years after the first sighting, Albert Newfield said he spotted Sam and fired 2 shots, one at which struck Sam. Again, why do we want to kill these things?
Why are these men always fucking shooting shit at the...
It's either dynamite, or they're shooting, or they're creating, like, nets. Like, just let it be.
Yeah, let it live.
Albert being pretty proud of himself for saving the town from a giant earthworm. Yeah, but unfortunately, nobody really believed Albert, because George Rainier said he spotted Sam after the supposed shooting.
Oh.
And said Sam's... Go ahead.
What if Albert did hit it, but you know how, like, if you cut an earthworm in half, it becomes 2 earthworms?
That, I did not think of that. That could be it. So maybe it was Sam. There's probably no identification for these earthworms. Someone get some nail polish and put a dot on it.
Yeah, right. Give it a cute little collar.
Oh, yeah, put a bow around it. No one can kill things with collars.
If it's cute, you can't hurt it.
Exactly.
Those are the rules.
So George is like, look, I saw Sam. He's alive and well and great. However, George's daughter came forward later saying that her father enjoyed telling campfire stories, and that Sam was nothing more than that.
Pshaw.
Yeah, right? Be like,
pshaw.
You suck. But however, despite that being said, the townspeople are like, you know what? We're going to keep looking for him. They continued to look. And in the 1960s in Kingman, which is about 60 miles from Inman,
Mm-hmm.
A hunting party was organized to track down Sam,
Huh.
since it was reported that Sam devoured a calf after dragging it into Kingman County's state lake.
Wait, really?
That's what it says.
Oh my God. Wait, so, but I thought earthworms didn't have teeth.
That's what I thought. But however,
So,
Sam has to, because how's he going to drag it around? Is he going to coil around it and drag it in?
yeah. So is it not really, is it more like an eel? What is Sam? Sam, what are you?
I'm telling you, I really think Sam's just the sandworm from Beetlejuice.
Yes.
He, he's got this teeth. But we
Beetlejuice,
can't
Beetlejuice,
say that
Beetlejuice.
this is just a story created from Beetlejuice, because this happened years prior to Beetlejuice probably even being a thought.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they created this search party. But according to Travis Taggett, an executive director of the Center of North American Hypertoology? Hyperpetology? I think it's
Hy-
petology.
the hyper study of toes? Oh, herpetology?
Herpetology. That's what
Study
it
of
is.
lizards?
Herpetology.
Okay.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. Herpetology is study of lizards.
So, the executive director, Travis,
Mm-hmm. Dr.
said that
Travis.
Dr. Travis said that it was probably likely just a groper snake. And when asked about the size, he said, well, it's kind of difficult to size snakes when they're coiled.
Bullshit.
Right? That's what I'm calling. Being like, look, have you seen a small cinnamon roll beside a large cinnamon roll? It's
Because
you can kind of tell the size, my guy.
I want that large cinnamon roll, please. I was just gonna look at the max size for a groper snake.
It
Yeah,
definitely wasn't.
7 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way
And
smaller.
Sam is 15 to 30.
Wild.
Right? So Travis is
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, definitely not. So I still think it's a giant earthworm, not a snake. So cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman, which I believe we talked about her before on the podcast,
Lauren's a
a
dude.
very apologies, Lauren. Before we talked about him before on the podcast, a very respected cryptozoologist and director of the Cryptozoologist Museum in Portland, Maine, thought Sam sounded familiar to the Mongolian deathworm,
Mm-hmm.
but an acid-spitting worm from the Gobi Desert just hanging out in Kansas seems a bit far-fetched for me.
I mean, but they also, they have horses in Mongolia, and they brought horses to the United States. Maybe they also brought a
So are
Mongolian
you saying
deathworm aboard the ship to the United States.
I feel like it's easier to bring a horse over than a giant Mongolian deathworm.
Okay, fair. Okay, what about the cryptid portals? Do you think
I think there might be something there. I honestly think when it comes to the cryptids, that they honestly could probably spawn in any body of water. Like a portal, is what I think. That's just my opinion.
all portals are created by the skoink? The skoink.
And we go back to the skoink. It's crying tears. The skoink creates the portals.
Everything leads back to the skoink.
Everything leads back to the skoink. So, yeah. Other than supposedly Sam eating a calf, he really just wasn't doing much. He was just hanging out, minding his own business, doing earthwormy things. And
I really feel like the one report of the calf being eaten, like if Sam has been peaceful up until then. I feel like that is slander. Sam could sue that farmer for slander.
As he should.
Where's the
As
proof?
she should.
Where's the proof?
There's none.
Innocent until proven
Just
guilty.
hearsay.
Ah,
Some would think. So
poor Sam.
maybe Sam is a Mongolian death worm who just needed to take a vacation and was like, you know what? I like Kansas. And he
Maybe
used the portal and he's like, wow, it's actually really nice here. I might just stay.
but just stay. Maybe he's really into tornado watches and like tornado hunting.
Yeah. Oh, he's one of those thrill seekers.
Yeah, the storm chasers.
Yeah. He's out there with his Dorothy too.
Yeah.
Just putting it in the center.
He's got his radar tracker. He's driving. Does he have arms to drive? Who knows?
No.
He's going underwater.
He uses his tail to drive.
It's like a little paddle.
Yeah. But that's Sam.
Wow.
That
So
is
have there been
Sinkhole
any
Sam.
have there been any sightings of Sam since like 2000?
No. No. No one
My
reports
goodness.
seeing Sam. And that is it.
But no one besides that.
I saw a couple things where they're like, maybe it's just someone's pet anaconda who got out and now is just continuously growing and growing and growing.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like when was the first report again? That was way before people started bringing anacondas as pets.
1952.
Yeah, I don't think anacondas became pets in the US until probably the 80s, 70s, and 80s. I have no data to base this off of, just vibes. But
I would agree with that vibe. But yeah, I don't know. I think Sam's just either the sandworm from Beetlejuice, a sandworm from Dune, or a hybrid of them both. But there's no reports of him spitting acid either. So the Mongolian deathworm for me is out.
that's reasonable. Plus, I thought the Mongolian deathworms like did electrical shocks or whatever too, or something like that.
I don't know. I was going to cover the Mongolian deathworm in this episode, and then I found Sinkhole Sam, and I'm like, you know what? We're going to do this, and then we'll do the deathworms later.
I like that. We'll go global eventually.
Yeah, we'll loop back.
Yeah, kind of like how Sinkhole Sam loops on himself, being 30 feet long.
Yeah, into a giant coiled cinnamon roll.
Yeah. All right, so Casey, believability scale.
3.
Why?
I give it a 3. Because I love earthworms. I
too
like
love a good
earthworms.
earthworm. I love the earthworm smell,
Yeah. It's just so clean and dirty at the same time.
Yeah. It's the smell
I
of
like that.
compost. Compost.
Yeah. I like to save earthworms when I see it's dry out and they're just struggling to get along. And I'm like, let me help you, little buddy.
Yeah, let me help you. Put you into the soil where you belong.
Here you go. Yeah. So I give him a 3 because he sounds like an adorable, tiny little earthworm. Well, not tiny, but,
A large earthworm.
a large and a charge boy.
He's a big boy.
What about you?
I'm gonna give Sam. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a 3 because I think that earthworms could get to a large size on vibes.
I've seen some chunky ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I really don't believe that story about him being dragging a calf in there. I think it's bullshit.
Wait. Have you ever watched Arachnophobia?
No. And that's things that no. Mm-mm.
Great movie.
Hard
recommended. No. Love it. But it's about this toxic spill that goes into a exotic pet shop where they happen to have spiders. And only spiders, honestly. And they mutate into, I'm telling you, car-sized spiders.
Like Shelob. from Lord
Or
of the Rings.
Shelob?
Lord of the Rings. Shelob. She's the gigantic spider from or Casey. Have you not watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I have, but I don't remember a giant spider.
Do you remember when Frodo gets wrapped up by the spider?
Ah, yes, now I do. Yes. Yes, now I do.
Okay,
Okay.
I would
So
literally rather die.
Or what's the spider in Harry Potter?
Oh, that I do not know.
I think his name starts with a G. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're talking about worms here. What if that happened in Kansas? And there was some debris left from the oil rig? Some weird concoction, and then there's Sam.
Worm mutants.
I think that's exactly what happened.
I would like to do a search for nuclear power plants in the vicinity of Kansas.
One moment.
Please hold.
I don't know. I think it's great.
Oh, Wolf Creek Generating Station is a nuclear power plant in Coffee County, Kansas. It started in 1985. Okay, so the timelines don't align there. That's okay. That's all right.
No. Ooh. Yeah, timelines don't align. Anyway, I think it has to do with the oil rig, chemicals, and
just
contamination. So Sam, a tiny little earthworm just minding his business, slithers in and now is just mutated. And he's probably just hiding out, honestly.
I get that, but I'm going to go with the all natural theory. Like, I think that kind of like rats of enormous size from oh my god, Bride, Princess Bride.
Okay.
I think that those caverns in Kansas and those sinkholes are the perfect environment for a earthworm to thrive, and I think that with limitless resources, they just get that big. That's what I'm going with.
I like that idea, the all natural, but I also really like mine.
We're gonna have to agree and disagree on this one, Casey.
We will agree to disagree in this one.
But we agree that he's probably out there somewhere.
We agree he's probably out there. An overall rating, he's a 3.
He's a 3. So please tell us how you would rate Sinkhole Sam in the comments.
What do you rate Sam? Again, check out those news articles. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all at Field Notes from the Unknown. And that's all for us today.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, thanks everybody. Bye.
We love you guys. Bye.